As humans, we are born with this innate psychological desire for personal development and growth. Whether this be materialistic gain, knowledge, life experiences, or even physical strength, we all chase these desires and seek fulfillment from them in our lives. Psychologist Abraham Maslow concluded a hierarchy of innate needs or desires, which states that if basic needs such as physiological needs, water, food, rest, and safety needs are met, as well as our psychological needs such as belonging and love from intimate relationships and friends, and self-esteem needs are all met, then we as humans will display this innate desire to self-actualize, which is the desire or the drive to achieve one's full potential. The reason we all hold this desire is that it is a survival-oriented trait rooted in our evolution. Our insatiable desire for more is what motivated our ancestors to consistently seek and acquire more resources and food, and therefore were more likely to survive and pass on this psychological survival trait. However, as time has gone on, the definition of what it means to self-improve has changed. As humans, we are social beings, and so naturally we will compare ourselves, causing the meaning of self-improvement to shift, influenced by our new social context. The culture of self-improvement nowadays puts extreme emphasis on discipline, improving through physical, material, and mental means, whether this means learning to accept and be by yourself and working on yourself mentally and physically, and improving our quality of life through gains such as wealth. And whilst I do agree with the philosophy that we should strive to better ourselves, and that a lot of the values and ideals that comes along with self-improvement do align with how I perceive we should live our lives, I personally do not think the act of living a life of self-improvement is that linear in its entirety. Improving and working on yourself will undoubtedly promise a higher level of competence. And with that competence, it is true that in turn your quality of life and the lives of those around you will be better for it. But where my problem lies with self-improvement is that the culture of self-improvement has made the act of doing it its own thing, detached from the reality of life. You can see this in any community or sub-community of self-improvement, whether you go on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram. They all promote this idea that self-improvement is some sort of antidote to everything and anything wrong in our lives. And while you can't really pinpoint this mentality as neither good or bad, because improving on yourself is a respectable and honest goal at the end of the day, the negative implications this has on our brain is that it proposes to us that life's happiness is conditional to you doing all these self-improvement actions. It suggests that we should be dissatisfied with how our life is currently. And, well, the problem with this is that doing more self-improvement will not fix that. In fact, it will more than likely ingrain that belief that you should be dissatisfied with your life more into our mind. So, instead of obsessing about improving our lives, we should go out and live it. The best way to put it is there's a difference between self-improving for the sake of self-improvement and self-improving in order to complement our lives. To truly self-improve in a way that benefits towards living a fruitful and good life, you have to make that balance between taking time on improving yourselves and actually living your life. Because the reality of life is that you limit yourselves from improving by not living it. You can't learn everything by only improving by yourself in the same routine or the same environment. So remember, self-improvement is not limited to you studying or working out for hours on end, or you reading Atomic Habits for the 5th time in a row. Self-improvement is also you enjoying and living your life and learning as you go through it.